1 Filish, 1 Monkey Dory, 2 Lily's Determination. Kelvin's side?
Yeah, not the end of the world
Yeah,
for
not
Jeremy's side. For Kelvin, he's priced his only counter catcher there, so not having access to counter catcher will hurt him just a little bit. But other than that, nothing too significant to highlight. Jeremy, 1-1 line of the Gardevoird of the routes being prized may hurt him eventually, but for now, I think it is okay to kind of play the game and kind of run with. I definitely would prefer having the counter catcher in my deck versus the 1-1 line of the routes currently, because in the mirror, it's not going to be there's not going to be an explosive turn like we saw with the Dragon Ball.
Let's see whether Jeremy can pull off on stream the winning condition that we've already seen before. TM Devo on stream. We haven't seen a TM Devo win on stream yet so far.
Yeah, but I did see him win the TM Devo on the field just now,
okay.
actually. So shout out to TM Devolution that came out in parallel with TM Evolution as well.
Here comes a nest ball play for turn 1, doing a quick deck check. He's already attached the Darkness Energy immediately onto Monkey Dory. I won't be surprised if Mind Bend comes out next turn.
Yeah, I mean, look, you can Mind Bend, but having the Darkness Energy there, having your Darkness Energy actually attached to your monkeys is always really, really good, because the more, in this Gardevoird matchup, right, you're looking for whoever has more Gardevoirs to play around with more damage for, right? So if you have more monkeys, okay, in short, guys, more monkeys, more better.
The more monkey, more better. We're going to have Monkey Dories on both sides, slinging damage counters back and forth.
Yeah, you could say it's a bit of a monkey fest right there, but, I think... yeah, so whoever's able to just attach the Dark Energies onto the Monkey Dories is going to eventually win the game. You have your Screen Tails, you have your Frillish, you have your Gardevoirs to kind of chuck damage at your opponent. But if you're gonna out damage your opponent through the monkey damage, you're in a way better of a spot.
Yes.
I do want to call out, it's interesting, Jeremy did play the Nest Ball for the Frillish and not the routes.
He does have a Valtz in hand. Is that why?
That's probably why. Yes. I didn't see the routes in hand.
Yes, a Valtz in hand, so he does have a Filish down on the bench. Valtz going to play it down. He should be playing it down for this turn and passing. Here we go. Kelvin's turn. 1 here. He can use supporters as the turn 1 player going second.
I do like Jeremy's control of the secret box. He had the secret box in hand, but he didn't have to play it, so he chose not to use that secret box, right? Secret box is a very powerful item card, and it's an X-Pack as well.
Yep.
You discard 3 cards from your hand. You can find one of a tool card, one of a stadium, one of a
supporter,
item, and
one of an item, correct. Yeah, so that's 4 different cards. You're thinking about like cards like Computer Search, was very, very strong in Expanded. Now most players in Expanded even switch to playing this secret box because you can find 4 cards by discarding 3 cards. It's very, very powerful. Yeah, so you're going to use the Earthen Vessel to find 2 psychic energy, discarding his Lily's Determination. Probably has a 1-on-1 in hand. It's an Ultra Ball as well. I think he'll discard those 2 psychic energies. He's going to keep 1. I see an Iono as well, just to see how many hand cards he has. So he's considering to keep Iono or not. He's going to discard it since Jeremy has 4 hand cards. Probably going to play Lily's Determination on turn 1. A Filish as well in response here. Looks like we're going to start with a Filish War likely, Brian.
Frillish War, let's go. We're talking about the Badoo War. The Frillish War is the exact same mechanism. Whoever can item lock his opponent whilst knocking out his opponent's Frillish will win that war, and is slightly more advantaged going into the rest of the match, right? I like to call these Badoo Wars, these Frillish Wars, as like the early phase of the game.
Okay.
Right. So as long as you're trying to buy as much time as you can until you have stuff like your Gardevoirs online, so that you can just Psychic Embrace up your attackers to start hurling damage at single targets to just knock them out. We do see Kelvin playing that 1 route, so it is both players actually in a pretty good spot here. Kelvin slightly better because he has more energies in the discard pile. Keep in mind, Gardevoir's Psychic Brace ability can only be used when Psychic energies are in the discard pile.
And he has 2 vaults down as well. It's 1 Filish, so 4 backup Gardevoirs probably. Discarding the Lily's Clefairy there with that 1 Psychic energy. I believe he has 2 Psychic energies in his discard pile right now. Let's see, you're going to retreat from you. Here comes the first item lockdown from Filish.
Yeah, but look, Jeremy's going to be pretty happy with that because all he needs to do is attach a Psychic Energy to the Monkey Dory, throw 20 damage across the Frillish, retreat if he wants to, or Mind Bends, and he is able to, kind of knock out the Frillish, right? Jeremy does use the Arven. Keep in mind, Jeremy is item locked, so he can't use items like the Secret Box that he has in his hand at this point in time. But Jeremy has that Air Balloon, super, super useful in situations like this, because now Jeremy can attach the Psychic Energy onto the Frillish, retreat the Monkey Dory, push out the Frillish, and use his own Oceanic Loon.
I think both players don't want to take that first prize, right? They want to set up their board first, so just let the opponent slow down a bit. I think that first prize could be a big game changer as well.
Well, we know that Kelvin has his counter catcher in his prize card, so it would not matter at all if Jeremy takes the first prize.
Correct. Jeremy does not know that though, so we'll see how it goes here. See whether let's see if he decides to go for the Mind Bend play or go for the Filish play.
Nah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Oceanic Balloon play, knowing Jeremy's playstyle.
Yeah, knowing Jeremy's playstyle. He's attaching the Air Balloon to the vault in the bench. Going for the Psychic Energy. Oh, he's going for the Mind Bend transfer. He's going for the Adrenaline Bend transfer. This is
everything back.
Yes. Wow, okay. Jeremy takes the first prize on stream. We're seeing something pretty rare here. We know Jeremy usually likes to play from behind. He loves his opponent to take prize cards first. This is slightly a bit of a shocker. All on the table right now. Kelvin responds with a Monkey Dory on the bench, his first Monkey Dory.
Jeremy chooses to, just to end the Frillish War.
Yeah, just end the Frillish War. No, we're not playing any Frillish Wars here. We're just going to take a knockout.
So Kelvin here, interestingly, uses the Super just for the Frillish. Feels a little bit premature here. Super able to shuffle up to 3 basic energies or any kind of Pokemon into your deck, but he just chooses to use the Super now for that one Frillish.
Very, very early in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it could be used, it could be maximized a little bit more, but you know, Kelvin here choosing to go down. I think the Frillish establishing a Mega Diancie at this point in time, playing the Night Stretcher for an energy onto the Diancie, perhaps trying to thin out his hand so that he can draw more from the Mew. Feels really, really fast.
Draw 2 now from Mew.
Hoping for the rare candy here. Does not see the rare candy, but I think he has
an Iono play.
An Iono, yeah, they can just use. Shuffles Jeremy's 5 or 6 card hand back into the deck for 6 more fresh cards.
Yep. Kelvin gets 6 cards, Jeremy gets 5 cards, because Jeremy's already picked up 1 prize. You draw a card based on every prize card you've taken.
Yep. Oh yeah, because Jeremy took the knockout on the Frillish, my bad.
So here we go. I see Earthen Vessel. I see... He can use the Earthen Vessel to discard the Psychic Energy. I don't know if he has a rare candy evolution right now. Picks up a Darkness Energy and a Psychic Energy. He's already attached from hand to the DNC, so no Darkness Energy for Monkey Dory this turn. It's very important, right? That single Darkness Energy that you want to attach to Monkey Dory.
Every turn.
Especially in this mirror match, and now he's 1 Monkey Dory short.
Yeah,
he's going to retreat here.
Right now, Kelvin chooses opposite retreat. And
he's going to sacrifice the Monkey Dory likely.
No item lock. Even my Jeremy can use items at this point, but he does not have the secret box. The secret box has gone to the bottom of the deck. Jeremy sees 1 more route, so I wonder if he's going to be venturing that 1 more routes, or if Jeremy actually has the candy this turn in order to activate it, in order to evolve the soul routes into a Gardevoird. Keep in mind that he only has 2 routes available to him at this point because you know, the last one, it was stuck in the price from when we last saw it.
So Nest Ball here. What is the Pokemon going to be here with Nest Ball? Eyeing his second Monkey Dory.
Yeah.
Gonna start the Monkey Dory wars now. We're moving into another war. It's also eyeing a Fluttermane.
Fluttermane here actually just stopping all the abilities, no? And from the active Pokemon?
It does in fact. But he's going to need a Gardevoird here to attack, so he's probably going to use it to disrupt possibly. Here comes the Monkey Dory down. So he decided for a Monkey Dory instead of the Fluttermane. 5 hand cards left. I see Arven. Valk is going to use the Earthen Vessel, discard a Psychic Energy. He can definitely pick up a Darkness Energy with this to attach to his second Monkey Dory. So here comes 1 Psychic. He's going to get a Darkness as well. Or it's going to be double Psychic. Looks like it's going to be double Psychic here. Just checking his hand. Looking through his deck right now.
Look, okay, so Jeremy here, you know, what can he do with this double Psychic Energies? Right? Does he have a way to discard them? I guess if he hasn't used... Has he used support it yet?
No, he's going to use it now.
There we go. So if he uses the Arven to find himself against a rare candy or an Ultra Ball, or maybe even a Secret Box, right? Because Secret Box here allows him to discard the 2 energies, and from there you can just kind of carry forward from... Right, so Secret Box, and it's probably, the Team Evolution. Team Evolution is not needed right now. This 1 Secret Box will likely be able to find him the rare candy or the Ultra Ball if needed.
They're going to use the TM Evolution as discarding fodder. So here we go, discarding an Iono play as well. So here we go, it's going to be Mystery Garden.
He's going to draw up from there, okay.
Yes, he's going to use the Psychic Energy that he has in his hand to draw up to as many Psychic Pokemon he has, which currently he is at 4 Psychic Pokemon.
Yeah, looking at how many Psychic Energies is left in his deck, trying to figure out whether... no, he kept the 1 Psychic from the Vessel just now, so he will be able to use Mystery Garden to just naturally draw into the rare candy. At least that is the plan of attack, plan of execution. Chooses to, I think, fail the supporter here, because he wants to draw as many cards as he can. No, he chooses to pick up Lilies.
So he's just missing a tool card from this one. There's 3 cards here, Rare Candy, Mystery Garden, and Lily's Determination. We saw Mystery Garden help Edmund so well in his matchup previously. Let's see if it helps Jeremy as well. Should be a play for, let's see, he's going to set the Valks down to the bench. Psychic Energy. Okay, here comes the Mystery Garden, discarding with the Psychic Energy. Going to draw up to 5 cards, so draw 3. Let's see what he gets from these 3 cards. It's a Arven, Iono, and a Night Stretcher. Not something you want to see that can progress the game. Is it going to be a Mind Blend? Mind Bend here.
Yeah, I think Mind Bend here or a Frillish Oceanic Gloom would be extremely strong. I think he is going for the Oceanic Gloom play. We will use the Night Stretcher, get back the Psychic Energy, and the Psychic Energy will be manually attached for an Oceanic Gloom. 20 damage item lock. Kelvin is slightly behind right now in terms of setup. Rather, Kelvin does have the Curlier, so if he is able to just naturally evolve it into a Gardevoird, he'll be fine. I don't see the Gardevoird in his hand at this point in time.
He can use Mystery Garden though. He can use Jeremy's Mystery Garden to find that card. He's got a Darkness Energy attached to that Monkey Dory. He can't play item cards. He's got another Monkey Dory now. He can use the Psychic Energy now, discard it, and draw up to 6 cards. He can draw 3 now.
Yep, so he can draw 3 cards.
Here we go.
Do see 2 Artisans in his hand. We do see a Screamtail. We do see a Frillish and a Lily's Determination. Lily's Determination, he's going to be pretty happy with that. Going to play the Lily's Determination, shuffle his hand into his deck to draw 8 cards because Kelvin is still at 3.
Yes.
Still at 6 and price cards.
He can draw 8 cards. Fantastic for Kelvin here. He could turn the game around with a Gardevoird in play. Let's see what he gets though.
Well, the good news for Jeremy is that he does have 2 routes on the board instead of 1 route, so he does have another target to Rare Candy Evolve as. There's not enough monkeys established for him to kind of triple Adrenaline Brain into the routes.
Yes.
So routes is definitely going to be perfectly fine here.
So you got 8 cards for 6, 7, 8. Let's see what Kelvin gets here.
So Kelvin is going to draw 8 cards from that. We do. I think I did see the Gardevoird.
Gardevoird there, alright.
We do see the secret box can be used. Keep in mind, Kelvin is item locked. Oh, we do see an Evo.
The
Guardian is not there. We do see TM evolution onto the Curlia and the routes here. Curlia is going to get the going to be evolved into Gardevoird, and route is going to be evolved into Curlia. No Curlia. Prize the Curlia. Did he prize the Curlia?
I don't think he.
I don't remember it being prized. So. Wow.
Okay,
oh, Curlia must be in hand. That wouldn't make sense because
he evolved it. Yeah, that's probably in the prize. Yes. So here we go. It's back to Jeremy's turn now. After the TM Evo play, we're gonna use Altazon first to find one of his attackers. Could be a Flutter main play here. Could be. Flutter main is coming down now. Okay, he's gonna commit to the Flutter main. Has Earthen Vessel, has Arven, gonna go for Arven. That's 3 Arvens in a row from Jeremy right now.
Yeah, and that's all the Arvens he has. Jeremy does not have any more Arvens left.
He has an Ultra Ball and he's picking up the TM Devo here. So he's already revealing to Kelvin that he has TM Devo in his deck.
Yeah, but I don't think he will be using the TM Devil
probably not. He probably won't be using the TM Devo because he probably uses that for I think. Maybe just use the Earthen Vessel first to get more psychic energy out of the deck. He's gonna use that. Starting the Iono. So let's see, 2 psychic energy should be. I'm gonna take the darkness. There we go, darkness and psychic. 1 darkness, 1 psychic energy. So the darkness is likely going into the Monkey Dory with no energy attached, so you got double Adrenal Brain play. See Lily's Determination as well. Ultra Ball first though. He's gonna discard the TM Devo. Yep, yes, as you just guessed, he's not gonna use it for this match. We're not gonna see a epic TM Devo game win. It's gonna be Gardevoird with that Ultra Ball here. He just probably have Rare Candy as well to evolve that Waltz. He's already eyeing, he's already picked up the Gardevoird EX. Yes, Kelvin got the Gardevoird EX first, but it looks like Jeremy may be able to use his Gardevoird EX before Kelvin. He's just double checking, I think, to see how many energy cards before he commits to this evolution.
Yeah, because look, he doesn't want to evolve it onto the Curlia. He may not want to evolve the Curlia with the Air Balloon, chooses to do so, decides that he can generate enough energies in a way that he is comfortable, so he is using Psychic Embrace to charge 2 energies onto that Frillish. Frillish now able to retreat and has 6 damage count. Oh yeah, 4
damage count because he dashed 2.
Yep, he only attached 2. But I think 4 damage counters is what he was looking for. He is going to attach 3 onto the Flutter main. Flutter main is going to be able to use Hex Hurl. Hex Hurl 90 damage to the front, 2 damage to your on your opponent's bench in any way you like. We'll put all so we'll shift Adrenal Brain 6 damage over to the routes first, and then use Hex Hurl to get rid of the route on Kelvin's bench, as well as the Monkey Dory. Kelvin did prize one earlier, which must feel horrible if you're Kelvin at this point in time.
Very, very horrible. Jeremy taking prizes. Jeremy taking a major prize lead.
Jeremy taking initiative. Imagine.
Yes, yes. This is some parallel universe probably on stream, live here in Suntech, the Singapore Premier Ball League. Fluttermane now in the active, right? As long as it's in the active spot, its Midnight Fluttering ability is active. Your opponent's active Pokemon has no abilities except for Midnight Fluttering.
The NCs does not have her ability.
Nope, the NC doesn't have an ability as well. So this is gonna be let's see how this Fluttermane gonna work. So the DNC's ability was Diamond Code.
was
because it doesn't have it anymore. But yeah, Diamond Code means that the Mega DNC EX takes 30 less damage from attacks. But it's gonna take the complete 70 damage from the Fluttermane, right? When Fluttermane attacks 90 damage or 90 damage.
Yeah, and look, Kelvin right now is choosing to, I think, use the Artisan. Fail the Artisan.
Use the Artisan just to look to his deck.
Yep, but he is going back, so he's using the Secret Box to discard away to Professor's Research, an Artisan and something else. So I think he is going to, interesting, take out the TM Evolution as well as an Ultra Ball. I don't believe he will Stadium. There shouldn't be any more Stadiums left.
Yep.
Unless he's using his own Mystery Garden, perhaps?
Let's see, it's going to be Iono.
Yep, okay, Iono makes sense here.
Yeah, makes sense. Mystery Garden. So Mystery Garden, but again, if he plays the Mystery Garden now, he's activating it for Jeremy as well, right? And Jeremy with 3 hand cards, so maybe going to Iono it away. I'm not so sure. Let's see what he goes for. It's going to be Ultra Ball play first, definitely. Discarding the TM Evolution. Discarding a Psychic Energy. Let's see what he picks up with this Ultra Ball. It's probably going to be an attacker here. I see Monkey Dory being eyed up.
Yeah, it could be a monkey. It could be a Screamtail. I don't mind seeing a Screamtail here to get rid of the liability.
He already has a Screamtail in hand, so he's ready for that.
Oh yeah. But the Screamtail can easily target the monkeys, but then right now you have 3 prizes behind. It's a little bit rough to do the prize mapping unless you're using Mega Diancie in the front to take out a knockout onto the Fluttermane. But that just opens you for game closer on Jeremy's side if Jeremy does play the Balloon. And fun fact, Jeremy does not play Balloon. So Balloon is not a threat for Kelvin at this point in time.
So Jeremy will be drawing 3 cards from Iono. Kelvin getting still a fresh hand of 6. Hasn't picked up any prize yet. So discarding, here comes the Screamtail. So Kelvin going to pick up his first prize here. Let's see who he chooses to knock out with Screamtail. Roaring Scream, 20 damage for every damage counter on the Screamtail. He's just checking his discard pile to see what resources that Jeremy has used and lost.
Yeah, keep in mind, getting rid of the monkey here would be really, really good for Kelvin as...
Oh, he's committing a Bravery Charm here.
Yeah, no, becoming a Bravery Charm is smart because if he doesn't commit the Bravery Charm, it's a simple Adrenal Brain shift over for 3 damage counters onto that Screamtail for a knockout.
So it's making it a little bit harder for Jeremy to take that knockout.
Yeah, in fact, if you don't do this, the Screamtail is definitely rather Jeremy's road to victory is very, very simple. Kill this, knock out the Screamtail, knock out Vimeo.
Yeah, because really remember the Filish with 4 damage counters, right? We are playing. For players new to Pokemon TCG, if you see Gardevoird with damage counters on your side of the board, it's a weapon, right? All those damage can be transferred back to your side of the board, so always be careful. You don't want to leave damage counters on their side is absolutely necessary.
That's right. So Jeremy here just looking through his deck with the Artisan. It's a free deck search at this point in the game.
Yes.
Perhaps actually looking at the screen tail to start doing the start initiating, not initiating, but retaliating on the Monkey Wars here. Because both players can still take it very slow. Jeremy has a huge runway to kind of play around with this game. So if he chooses to play, however, if he chooses to play the screen tail, he does not have bench for another Monkey Dory.
Correct. So he's opting not to take anything. Just like I say, using the Artisan just to deck search. That is an option, players. You can use a deck search card like Artisan, like Ultra Ball,
like Nesball,
but not pick up anything, right? Of course, you can't play Nesball if you have 5 bench Pokemon.
That's
That
true,
means that's illegal. So here comes the Mew EX. We saw the Mew EX take the win in the last match with Edmund. Now with it on the board, it's going to be able to draw up to 3 cards. Jeremy has 1 hand card, so he's going to draw 2 cards with Mew EX. Oh, yes, attach the energy, so he's going to draw 3 cards now with Mew EX. 1, 2, 3. 1 energy attached to that Philish.
Now, there's no Mystery Guard in the field, so he can't do Mystery Guard, but he chooses to use a research here, gets rid of that 1 energy card, draws a fresh 7 from the Mew, restart earlier.
Recovered from that Iono play.
Recovered from the Iono play, has a Curlier in hand, can slam the Curlier onto the route to protect, to ensure that he has a Gardevoird next turn.
I think Calvin did not want to see that route
evolve. Want to see the Curlier right now.
I see Jellicent as well. Is he eyeing to evolve the Jellicent, evolve the Philish?
Are we doing this? Are we really going down to a, what's that, the power press play?
Power press play! And with Oceanic Curse, Jellicent EX in the active spot means that your opponent can't play any item and tool cards as well. Remember that.
But keep in mind, cannot play doesn't mean that the tool card is negated. So right now, if Jellicent gets pushed up to the front, Screamtail is still having the effect of the Bravery Charm.
Yeah, it's not the jamming tower, right? It's not jamming tower. So here, the damage transferred via Monkey Dory. And then going to use the Fluttermane now, 90 to the front.
Hexhurl.
10 to DNC and 10 to Monkey Dory, spreading that 10 damage around.
Yeah, but I think this is perfectly fine, right? Keeping that Fluttermane in the front also opens up for your opponent to potentially make mistakes by pushing up a Pokemon with a impactful ability up to the front when you didn't mean to, and you're going to have to waste a retreat here. But Kelvin is a good player. Kelvin has seen that. Kelvin has decided to push up the Mega Diancie instead. Mega Diancie, a great tank, right? Because she has effectively 300 HP, and for every 300 effective HP, because every hit that you do, if you take 2 hits of 90, you only be doing 120.
Yes.
Because it's 90 minus 30 every single time you hit. It's not just a one-off effect.
Correct. That protection. You think it's small, but it actually builds up, especially like in this kind of matchup, Gardevoird versus Gardevoird, where all these small attackers are attacking. They got the Bravery Charm to boost that HP to a whopping 320.
320, effective 350 HP now. Jeremy has to go through a lot if he's forced to deal with this DNC, but we know that that's not the case. You can just boss around it. You can knock out the Gardevoird. You can knock out the Mew.
Looks like no more Rare Candy though. Kelvin has
1 card left in the deck.
Kelvin discarded both his Rare Candy with the Professor's Research. Here comes the Darkness Energy to move the 1 damage counter for Adrena Brain.
Kelvin only has 1 card left in the deck. Okay, so players, keep in mind, if Kelvin draws the last card, he's still okay. However, if he cannot draw anymore, then he cannot, he'll just lose the game automatically if he cannot draw.
Yes, exactly. That is another lose condition that we rarely see, but it does happen though. It does happen. DNC pick up the damage transfer, I think, first, via the first. There you go. DNC taking the knockout. Kelvin now left with 4 prizes. Let's see how Jeremy responds. He sends out the Gardevoird EX.
Keep in mind, there is no boss's orders in any of these decks, so you can't just boss the Mew and take a knockout onto the Gardevoird. That is not a play which is available. But we do see the energy attachment onto the Screamtail and a flowing Scream to the Mew.
It's over. Jeremy goes into the finals and